During the international break, Ronald Koeman took off Matthijs de Ligt at half-time against Germany. You said de Ligt is in a place where all these mistakes are being punished. You used to be a centre-back. When you're in a position like this and there's a lot of pressure as a centre-back, how do you come through it and improve?
No, I think he said it in reference to the Dutch squad, and definitely not to his club situation. But I know Matthijs. He's a great personality. He has character. He will overcome this, and he will bounce back in the situation in the Dutch squad. And definitely is not in his club situation. So I'm not afraid for this situation, and I know his qualities, I know his personality, and I know he will fight back.
Is he starting well in Manchester?
So that's the other thing. He had a very difficult pre-season because he didn't play games. The only game he really played from the start. Only start he had was the last game against Liverpool, and now, without this, he had to go in starts for the Dutch squad. So that, of course, he's not in a rhythm yet. He's not up to full speed. But once he is up to full speed, you will see different quality when he's in this rhythm.
Dave. Hi, Erik. Omar Barada, the chief executive, said on the record that everyone in the club is backing you, has faith in you to deliver long term. But do you accept that results have to change and performances have to improve for you to keep that backing, for that stance to remain from the hierarchy towards you?
It's in football you have to win. And in football you have to deliver. That's clear. But as I said, I have delivered here. So and it's good that the new leadership acknowledge this, that they tell this, and we are here together. We are working together to be even more successful because we have higher targets than we already have achieved.
Hi, Erik. You spoke a few times then about being in a transition and how difficult it is in sort of a transition period. This is your third season now, I think about 600 million across those 3 transfer windows. Did you think you'd be further along than you are at this stage in terms of challenging at the top of the league?
But it's not only to do with me. It's no one can deny that in this, say, last 8-9 months happened a lot to this club. New leadership team, and so new ownership structure, new leadership team. So that's a huge turnaround, I would say.
Erik, Casemiro had a difficult day the last game against Liverpool. When you've got a player who's so experienced and won so much but has had a bad day, how do you manage that as a coach? Do you need to speak to him? Does he have to brush it off himself and just get on with it? How do you manage a situation like that? Because presumably you're going to need Casemiro for the rest of the season to be at his best.
We definitely need him, sure. And of course I speak with him about this situation. But everyone can have a bad day in the office. Or do you never have a bad day at the office? No, that's what I mean.
But when you've got, because if you've got a player who's 19, obviously it's a bit different than dealing with a player who's 32, who's won 5 Champions Leagues. Does it take a different kind of approach as a manager to get him through this little period?
Of course, that's a different approach. He's experienced, and it's not the first time. I guess he has dealt with a bad game, and now he has to overcome this one as well. But that is normal in life. You have highs and you have lows, and that is in your life and also a life of a football player. Only from a football player, of course, that is obvious. There are many observing this and have an opinion about this, and you have to also to deal with this. But he knows how to deal with it, and no one career goes so only up. No one team level, team pattern is only going up. You have to deal with it, but then it's about what is the end result.
Erik, with Manuel Ugarte, how long has he been on your radar as a player? And there seems to be a lot of focus on his personality. How important will his kind of leadership be to your team moving forward?
I played him already as a manager of Ajax, and we faced Sporting Lisbon. So he's quite a long time on my radar. and yeah, he's coming in. It's a late transfer coming in, but he's playing in a very important position. You have to connect defending with attacking and attacking with defending. Communication is very important there. To guide the team, to lead the team, and to make the connection between attacking and defense and attacking. And yeah, we have to help him. We have to guide him how he has to play that role. But what we have seen, he knows already a lot, of course. But now we have, and therefore he has the profile where we think he can fit in that role. And now we have to teach him some details how it works in our team.
And was there anything specific about that performance in that Sporting Lisbon match that made him stand out? Was it just his kind of overall performance? Or?
After was not only that match, but also in the seasons after when he played there, when he played for Uruguay, when he played for Paris. Then yeah, I have him in my mind, I have him in my eye. The scouting department has him in his mind, and we followed him, and yeah, we judged he would be really a good fit for our team.
Last two, Richard and Chris.
Hi Erik. Going back to Casemiro, when you bring in a player like Manuel Ugarte, who could be in his position, do you talk to Casemiro about that? How do you see him reacting?
Yeah, normally I do, yeah. And also in this case I did as well. But such players and in our club, especially, you know, when you're playing on this level, that there is competition. And because they also know in this club you can only be successful when you have a squad where you have to cover 5 leagues. And you can't have a squad from when there is in positions, then we have only one player who can cover this. So you need at least 2 players in every position who can cover this. And sometimes it's 3 for 2. It's okay when you have very robust players. But yeah, he understands. All the players will understand. And then it's about what is the best fit for the team by the end of the day. And they have to prove them. They have to take, and that is the key word, they have to take responsibility to win games for your club.
Last question, Chris.
Hi Erik, just following on from that, over the last couple of years, Casemiro has been a huge player for you. Does Ugarte coming in change his status at the club in any way? Does it mean that he's no longer a kind of first choice player, or as you just said before, do you feel now that you have the competition that you need?
Yeah. Okay, then I repeat myself. You have competition, and they will have games if they show on the training pitch their levels. If they show the pre-season is over, when they show level, and then they will have playing time, and then it's about contribute to the team, and by the end of the day. But then I'm looking far ahead. Then the player who benefits most, who will play more minutes. That's also normal.
Okay, thank you.